Alright, hey, what's up? It's me, Boden. I am here today to play Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Sega Master System. And yeah, I've been playing this game for a little while now. It's taken up a lot of my time. I've done a run pretty much every day and learned to love and also kind of, dislike the game, but we'll get into that. So time starts when I press start here. 3, 2, 1, go. And going right into Underground 1. Probably the most simple level we'll be coming across here. Just have to do a couple jumps, try to avoid the spikes there, and basically just a level to get the hang of the controls of the game. I messed that up a little bit, but it's fine. We'll just do a little slower way. It's still a 19, that's pretty good. And yeah, after this screen, we get to this part where this timer thing takes down for a while, and it makes a very annoying noise that I've been having to listen to for a long time these past couple months, but you get used to it. You kind of just turn it off in your brain and forget that it's even there. Anyway, try to hit the spring. I hit the spring, that's awesome. Try not to jump into that cart, and we're good to go. I don't think this can't go badly, right? I landed in the cart, that's whatever. That's another 19, hey. Maybe I'll get a 19 on every level. But, yeah, I won't. Next level is a little too long for that. Alright, so, you all know Sonic, right? It's a game where you are a blue hedgehog and you try to go fast, and it's basically the concept that everyone knows Sonic for. Sadly, there's some levels in this game that, kind of forgot about that concept in a couple ways. And, well, this boss fight right here, oh, I messed that up, I think, yeah. This boss fight right here is an example for, Sonic not exactly going fast. You just, the best strat for this boss fight is to just stand here and jump over these metal balls, probably metal, and just have him hit the guy down there. I don't know what that is. Anyway, it's 6 of these. You just have to jump over them. Wait, is it 6 or 7? It's one more. And now the big surprise. It's Eggman. And I don't know why he would even do that. That was kind of dumb, but I guess we defeated him. That's the game, right? That's the end of the game. We beat Eggman. But sadly, that's not the end of the game. We have to play another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 worlds to beat the game. There's another secret world that you can get by, collecting every, what is it? Chaos Emerald. I don't really know that much about Sonic lore, but yeah. There's another and beat the last bonus world, and luckily I don't have to do that. I could just chill and, take this glider here. You could have made this jump by just jumping from right above where the glider was on the ground there, but I didn't want to go for that in a marathon. But hey, we made it through 4 levels already without any major problems. Surely I will play the rest of this run perfectly and get a PB, right? Anyway, this is Sky High too. You do a couple jumps here and then you just land on clouds and kind of have to memorize where, you know, which clouds you can stand on. It's not exactly made clear by the game design, but you know, I'm a speedrunner. I know exactly what I have to do to not die. We've already made it to the second boss of Sky High, and this is honestly my least favorite boss. I just never really got the hang of it. It's just, I don't know, never really got the movement down. I'm almost there, like I can pretty consistently beat him with a decent time now, but it was a lot of pain and hard work to get to this point. Had to grind for this. Wow, I actually played that pretty much perfectly for the first time ever. That's never happened before a moment, but in a good way. It's actually a 30. I don't think I've gotten a 30 before. That was pretty good. Yeah, nice time. Alright, on to Aqua Lake Zone 1. This used to be like one of my favorite stages when I first started learning the run, but now it's not anymore because there's this one trick that I haven't gotten in like 2 months right here. Yep, I messed it up again. I don't really know. I would have to practice that a little more, but I didn't really have the time for that before the marathon. Well, I probably did, but I kinda, you know, just wanted to get some practice in on full runs instead of, you know, focusing on a couple second time loss there. And that's Aqua Lake 1, and we're going into Aqua Lake 2, which is probably the slowest paced level in the entire game. What you have to do here is just, you know, you're underwater basically for the entirety of the level. And, you know, you don't move exactly, you know, as fast underwater as you do out of water. But, you know, you want to go fast, it's Sonic, right? So, this level can get a little annoying. This is the second longest level in the run, I think? Or is it the longest? I don't remember. It's definitely one of the longest. It's I think shorter than one of the boss fights. Hitbox is a little janky. It's not as, I don't know, it's a lot wider than it is tall, so you can get away with a lot of little things. Alright, almost done with the level now. Just gotta take these springs. And I didn't mess up that jump. If I messed that up, that would have been very bad. But luckily we're through Aqua Lake 2 and on to the boss fight. This boss fight also took me a long time to learn, but I actually like it a lot now. What happened there? Wow. I guess we're taking the slow route. And you just have to jump on his head like that and then do a little jump, and I messed it up, but that's fine. Only a couple seconds of time loss. Have to do a medium-sized jump and then, you know, move away from him so he goes towards you quickly like that. Because when he does that, he just does the ball thing pretty soon after, but it saves a lot of time to do that. And that's Aqua Lake. And next up is... I keep forgetting the order. It's Green Hill. Yeah, Green Hill Zone. You know, the most famous Sonic zone of all time, you know. Everyone loves Green Hill. Honestly, yeah, thinking about it, Green Hill's probably my most favorite zone in this game. Just played it casually. I basically immediately started just practicing the speedrun strats instead of learning the game, or just... whoa, that's weird. Anyway, we'll just take the loops. I don't need the extra lives, I'm too cool for that. Wow, that was weird. Right, well this isn't gonna be the fastest completion of Green Hill 1 that you've ever seen, but... well, we're making it in the end. You know, that's fine. I couldn't work with a 39. And onto Green Hill 2, there's this weird couple jumps up the hill here that I have yet to really understand fully. You know, I keep coming up short there, probably because I don't, you know, do the jumps before perfectly to set me up for, well, why'd I do that? Yeah, I don't do the jumps before that tip of the mountain perfectly to like set me up for getting over that gap without having to take the spring, but you know, that's fine. I just said I liked Green Hill a lot, and then I just mess up on both the Green Hill levels, but hopefully the boss fight's gonna go better. I keep forgetting this, but I'm starting to remember now. At the start of this one, I don't have to immediately do a roll jump to gain momentum. I have to walk to there and then do a roll jump to hit that spring. It's... if you know, if I don't do the roll jump there, I usually just jump into the spikes and die, and you don't want to do that. What was that? Okay, this is very weird, but we're making it, that's fine. Whoa, that was scary. Right, anyway, here's the boss for Green Hill. He has 2 stomp patterns that he can do. This one's the one that he did 3 times in a row just now is the one where he can only hit him once. The other one is the one where he can hit him twice. And that's the 1 pattern again. When he does the 1 pattern, he always slides across the stream straight. If he does the other pattern, he can either jump up or, you know, go down into the slide towards me. Either way, it's faster to get the double hit pattern, I think, because, you know, you can hit him twice in 1 cycle. Even though the cycle for the 1 hit pattern for him to, you know, get to the other side of the screen is faster a little bit, I think. But anyway, this is Gimmick Mountain, and I do not like these things on Gimmick Mountain. I keep messing up the timing for the release and not making it to these other ones. What am I doing? Come on, man. Wow. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not the best at these, but I'm trying my best. All right, leave me alone. And we got some invincibility here, which, whoa, that was not good. Which we have to take all the way to the end of the level because there's this, well, spike pit before the finish. And we have to take our invincibility to get us all the way over this thing. And we barely made it. that was scary. And that was not a very good time, but, you know, it happens. Happens all the time. You can't PB on marathon runs. Well, normally you can. Sometimes you PB, but basically just luck anyway. This is Gimmick Mountain 2. Make it up this slide by just mashing jump. Kill this guy and... Whoa, I messed up the spinny thing again. Awesome. And this thing... Whoa, that is not where I want to go, thank you. And make it over another exploding guy here. Drop down. Didn't get hit by the projectile that he shot out. And we're on to the boss of Gimmick Mountain. And this guy is a real pain. I mean, the boss itself is fine, for me at least. But, you know, the level you have to get through to get up to him is pretty annoying. Why did I do that? Also, did I mention... Okay. In the boss levels in Sonic, or at least in Sonic 2, I don't know how it is in other Sonic games, I never really played them. You don't get any rings. You don't get any rings in the boss levels, which makes them a lot more annoying. Because you can just instantly die. There's no way for you to, you know, get hit once and then immediately. I think that is a very annoying game design. But that's neither here nor there. I wasn't there in 1992 when they made this. It's not my decision to make. But anyway, don't you just love when you go fast in Sonic games? But we're now up here with this guy, who charges at us. We have to roll into him, and then hit him again to do some damage. Watch out for the falling rocks. They can actually mess you up pretty bad. I just try to, you know, to go safe, I try to hit him and then jump pretty late after, because once you jump, the rocks appear at the spot where you jumped. And you just put them far enough away from this guy, they can't really mess you up that bad. That was a bit risky, but we're fine. And there he goes. That's Gimmick Mountain, and we're on to the last zone. Scrambled Egg Zone. Man, I could go for a scrambled egg right now. I'm pretty hungry. Even though I just ate right before this run, but, you know. Scrambled Egg 1 is another pretty long stage. It's about a minute of in-game time at least. Whoa. Get in the tube, man. But yeah, Scrambled Egg has these funny little tubes. They sometimes have like crossroads, basically, where you have to hold in the direction that you want to go in the pipe. And you know, I've held in the wrong direction a couple times, but you learn pretty quick. It's left, left, and then down right here. Drop out of this tube here and get into this one. So once we get out of this one and into this, there's a little trick you can do here to save a couple seconds. I just do this. Collect a ring to be safe. Whoa, that is not what you want to do, but we're fine. You can save a couple seconds there by going into that tube and then jumping off of that falling platform, but I'm very inconsistent at it, so I'm not going to try. Right, down, left, and we're coming out of this pipe, jumping into the finish. Exactly a minute is honestly a pretty good time for, you know, not having done that trick. And we are into Scrambled Egg 2. Second to last level. This one messed me up for a long time. These 3 jumps are pretty deceptive as to like how far you have to go. Well, what am I doing? That's not how to do this jump. Right, you slide down here, jump at the apex of that ramp, and go pretty fast through here. Drop down and get through this pipe. Well, I almost missed the platform, moving platform. What even makes them move? Like, how are they even motorized like that? It's crazy. Right, that's Scrambled Egg 2. And we're on to the final boss, which is Metal Sonic. I think it's Metal Sonic. So it's just a Sonic, but it's silver and it's a robot. So probably Metal Sonic. Honestly, probably the second easiest boss fight in the game for me personally. Right after, you know, the first one where you just have to stand in a spot and jump over metal balls. But yeah. It's also pretty RNG heavy as to like what attack patterns Sonic does, and you can lose a lot of time if he just does the bad ones over and over again. But you know, we'll see. Whoa, we'll see what I get here. That was kind of bad. I wasn't paying enough attention there, but yep, get into that pipe, and we're on our way to the final boss. And time ends, I think, when... Whoa. Hey, Sonic, calm down. Time ends when I beat him and it fades to black, I think that's when time ends. I forgot. But yeah, somewhere around then. I'll just tell you when to stop time. Oh, he's giving me another free hit and he's dead. Time ends now. Alright. That was actually a really good time for my standards. That was a 12:18 in-game time. It was pretty clean. I died once on the, what was it, Gimmick Mountain boss, but that was pretty clean.
That was a really solid run. It was a 21:36 because I started the timer 10 seconds early.
Well, it was a 21:44 on my timer. Okay. I had the timer up.
Gotcha, okay.
But yeah, that's Sonic 2. Thanks for watching me play this.
Fantastic. Glad to have you.
Yeah, and shout out to Final Flame for submitting this and making me, you know, go out of my comfort zone in terms of games that I usually speedrun, because this wouldn't be something that I'd pick up myself in a million years. It's fun though.
Yeah. Any closing comments, or was that it for you?
I mean, no, that's pretty much it. I mean, I want to shout out Verts for running the game I submitted, Filament. I couldn't be there for the run, but, you know, I'll watch it back soon. And, yeah, that's it for me.
Alright, well that was Sonic 2, SMS. We are currently getting set up for the ending of Return to Speedromizer 1 block, and that is Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition by